What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You lot showed up in the last video from Maphra. The Bring Me the Horizon Doomed cover was mental. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And there's been one that's been catching my eye, and I've seen other people checking it out, which is the Circle With Me Spiritbox cover. Now, before we get into the actual reaction, holy shit, man. This woman is an absolute viral sensation right now. It's actually mind-blowing. I've been on the scene for a couple of fucking years now. I don't think I've ever really seen anything like this. Like, she is the most viral thing in the scene right now. That's including all bands, Sleep Token, Bad Omens. No one is making as much noise as Maphra. There's many other interesting conversation points that are surrounding her right now with, like, AI. Is she real? Is her vocals real? Like, is she actually doing all of this? We'll talk about that at the end. Spiritbox, Circle With Me, huge song. Again, a massive song. Courtney LaPlante has a one take of this song on her own. Like, the actual vocalist has a version of this. So not only is she taking on a very, very complicated song to sing and scream to, she is also putting herself in direct competition with the actual singer and songwriter of this particular song, who has done a live one take. So there's like direct comparisons to be compared against. Now, I mean, it has 3.2 million views at the time I'm watching this, so I'm sure it's done all right. I'm sure people have enjoyed it, but I'll be the judge of that. Let's go. 75.6% of you lot are not subscribed. Come on now. All right. I'm sorry, it does. It looks a little AI.
Cut down the altar!
But also, it looks real. You know what I mean? If this is AI, I'm done with the internet, by the way. It's an interesting talking point, though. It's also fucking exhausting to talk about this all the time, but it's just a conversation that we all have now. Where is she from? There's an accent there. It's like Eastern European or something.
Hands are frozen, feel no pain. I just wanna hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing.
What a song, by the way.
I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold. There you go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of my letter. It could all be yours if you echo birds of prey. Try to cut down the altar. It could all be yours, but you're circling the flame.
Take it away, Mike. What a riff! We're all here for the ending portion of this song. That's the real, like, holy fuck moment vocally.
They promise that we'll feel that pain. Not strong enough to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing me.
I wanna know
If there's no heat when I escalate, the fire is cold. There go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of my love. Could all be yours.
That's so cool.
If you echo birds of prey, try to cut down the altar.
I refuse to believe that that is AI. If AI is doing this, let's give up on the internet now. Because what's the point anymore?
With all the power of a dying sun, I climb the altar and I claim my place as God.
Oh yeah.
Circle with me.
Oh, she's pissed. That's actually angrier than Courtney's.
Circle with me. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of my head.
Oh, that's the most impressive part. That's insane. Again, I don't need to be a vocalist to realize that's mental. You can see her fucking, the way her shoulders are.
Watching me.
Yeah, if it's AI, I'm actually deleting all of my accounts because yeah, I'm deleting all my accounts if this is AI because I don't know what to believe anymore if this is AI. I've seen comments saying that it is, but I feel like that is just the nature of the internet these days. I get it, everyone's on their guard because a lot of things are AI, but I think what she is the most guilty of is that potentially this is maybe not the actual vocal take that you're watching in the video. I do concede that. We did speak about this a little bit on the Metal Roundup podcast with myself, Steve, and Metalburb, where they were like, oh, I don't know if the Doomed cover is a... Now, she doesn't say that it's a live one take, so I'm not slating her for this whatsoever, because obviously she's not framing these performances as live in studio one takes, which for anyone who's unsure as to what I'm talking about, because this took me a couple of years to like figure out what the fuck people are talking about, because there's some lingo that just happens in the scene that everyone kind of like assumes that you know what the fuck they're on about. But I suppose if you have no experience with like recording guitar covers or vocal covers or anything like that, you're just not going to know. So essentially she's framed this as a Maphra vocal cover. So she essentially has the range from a framing standpoint and a title standpoint, or like a clickbait standpoint, to essentially not have to play within the rule book of what a one take cover would be. So one take would be like, I play Spiritbox right now and you guys can hear Spiritbox and I just scream that entire song and that's the take. Like there's no post-production, there's no editing after the fact. It's just me talking right now. Like this would be a one take version of this video. Where it would stop becoming a one take version is if I start chopping myself up and editing parts out, or like maybe even adding some effects after the fact to my voice of the video that you're watching right now. So she is technically, it could be a one take, but she's not framed it that way. So it's a smart play to do that because it's not framed as a one take vocal cover, because when you actually do watch it, now in this one I'm a little bit more like vigilant and hyper aware of it, she looks potentially like she's miming it. Now that doesn't mean that it's fake or that it's not her. It just looks like maybe she recorded this in a separate scenario, so she got her vocal stems and then basically mimed along to that actual take. So again, it's still her voice, but there is some vocal processing on it. Not fake, not AI as far as I know, as far as I can see. Again, AI is progressing at such an insane rate that it would almost be foolish of me to categorically say that something is not AI anymore, because you're kind of just asking yourself to be shot in the foot, because again, I can't keep up with the pace at which things are evolving. I don't think it's AI. If I had to like put a bet on it, I would say it's very, very likely not AI, like 99.9%. But there is that point, like fucking whatever percent, that I'm like, oh, it could be, you know? And then when you start this like placebo effect and you start thinking about AI, you start looking at things differently. You're like, oh, that could be, that candle right there could look a little bit weird. That speaker, the microphone looks a little bit odd. But either way, it is a fascinating conversation that is going on in the scene right now. Like unprecedented levels of views. Again, 4.1 million views on her Doomed cover. Like, I reckon if Ollie Sykes put out a cover of him doing Doomed right now, it wouldn't get anywhere. And do you know what? I don't even reckon. That's a fact. If Ollie Sykes put out a cover of Doomed 3 weeks ago, I don't think we're looking at 3.1 million views. Just let that thought sink in. Crazy viral, absolutely insane. Again, another huge song to cover. I personally think that Courtney's one is better. Is that an insult by any stretch that she didn't cover the song as good as the person who wrote the song? Not really. Make of that what you will, but it's still very impressive. So let me know what else I have to check out by Maphra. I believe she got some solo music or some independent music or some like, you know, original music coming out as well at some point. It says that on her Instagram. I feel for the girl a little bit because it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. I'd love to have her on the Metal Roundup podcast. Again, we're probably going to try and reach out and just see if she wants to come on again. She's big news right now. I'm sure she has everyone in the scene reaching out to her. So like, just what's another DM? I'd say her DMs are absolutely outrageous, full of probably hate and also like a ridiculous amount of love and support. Scary times for someone who's probably just like been plugging away for months and years, and all of a sudden, holy shit, I'm now one of the biggest names in the fucking scene. Terrifying, but it's obviously exciting as well if she approaches it correctly. Yeah, amazing. Let me know what you think, guys. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Cheers. And also, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and you want me to continue doing this as independently as possible, then the best way to support me doing so is via my Patreon. Patreon.com/DrewFortune. All the links will be in the description. Any help is much appreciated. Love yous. Cheers.